Look up to the sky and wonder at our place in the stars.
It's a robot. And she's a goddamn robot. You are a toy!
My motto is, if you want to win the lottery, you have to make the money to buy a ticket.
What's up, everybody? I'm Sherrod.
And I'm Noah.
I'm Justin.
And Sean's over here on the sounds. We are Movie House Next Door podcast. This is going to be a quick intro to who we are and what this podcast is about. Obviously, it's in the title. We do movies. We go over movies. We go over old movies.
And occasionally TV shows.
And occasionally, yeah, TV shows. Anything really centered around cinema, that's what we're going to be talking about. Just give you a brief history on how this project got started. Everybody in this room probably wanted to do a podcast. Me personally, I didn't know what direction I wanted to go. With doing that, I didn't want to do politics. I didn't want to get in that realm of just talking about anything freelance, freeform, anything like that. I met with Sean a couple months ago and we were just talking about what our interests were. And the only thing I could come up with that I could talk about on just in depth were movies, because we all grew up on movies. We all grew up loving movies. And everything just came together. Noah, he's my brother-in-law. We've always kind of connected when it came to movies, comic books, etc., stuff like that. We always had great conversations, and I know this is kind of cliche when people have great conversations. They go, "Oh, you should start a podcast," and I kind of ignored it because everybody says that about great conversations.
Yeah.
When you're, just around a group of friends, making them laugh. But my wife and I were just sitting up one day and I was just like, I really want to do a podcast. And me and Sean, we've always been creative and wanting to do something. So I asked him, hey, what do you think about this idea? And he was down for it. Justin fell into our lap. He's family now. He's dating Sean's sister. So naturally, it just kind of came together. He does film work, audio. He does all that stuff. He shoots movie videos. So when we came to him with the project, he was like, I'm down right off the bat. So I was kind of like, oh shit, okay. And then I came to Noah and it was a quick yes. So everything just came together naturally. We've been doing a bunch of test runs, just making sure everything's right, and here we are now. And yeah, I want to turn it over to Noah. Pretty sure he's got some stuff he wants to get off his chest too.
Well, yeah, everything sounds about right. We are kind of like the British royal family, I guess, right? Like
Yeah.
we're marrying in or whatever.
All from different houses.
I mean, yeah. You had come up to me and asked me if I wanted to do it. It was a quick yes. Because I love to talk about films or TV shows, whether it's good, bad,
Mhm.
both. Just talking shit.
Yeah.
Our love for the media.
Yes. Talking shit is probably the main thing. That's funny.
It's my favorite thing to
Yeah.
do. It's like my bread and butter.
Yeah. And just coming up, I'm gonna just tell a quick story. My uncle, when let's say 1995, when he went off to college, he left all his video cassette tapes at my grandmother's house, and they had all these movies on them. At the time, I didn't know what they were. I would just watch them. So as I got older, um, it turned out to be like Top Gun,
Mhm.
Pretty Woman, The Breakfast Club, all these classic movies that I've grew up watching that I had no idea they were classics, and I would always kind of analyze them and break them down like to him because I would come to him and be like, "What is this?" He was, "Oh, it's Freddy Krueger. You never seen it?" And then we would. That's where my love for movies started at a very young age. I really just didn't go in depth like that, but just how things are shot and why they shot them, why they shot it this way. I've been already always interested in that. So just to get a chance to express that on this podcast, I feel truly blessed to be a part of this. And I hope you guys feel the same way because it's pretty awesome so far.
Yeah. I mean, like similarly, I've been watching films since ever I was as long as I can remember. My horror films, especially. My stepfather was real big into just whether it be classic horror films or just indie, just really bad, cheesy, campy horror films. They were just everything. And I continue to hold those things near and dear to my heart still. I will talk shit, but
Yeah.
that's like love to me. Like I love saying that something is so stupid, and that's why I love it, cuz it's so dumb.
Right, right.
Like it's funny. It's not anything to be taken seriously a lot of the time, especially when it comes to horror. But like I wasn't even in second grade, and Children of the Corn was my favorite movie.
Oh, second grade.
I was
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah,
first
yeah.
or second grade, but
Man.
yeah,
That's
it
what's up.
was just so good. I still love the film.
Mhm.
It doesn't hold up to being as like scary or whatever, but it's great.
It's definitely
And
creepy.
oh yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I just love it too. Like he wants you too, Malachi.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm truly grateful to be around you guys, and everybody in this room is a creative, and just to see this all come together, it's pretty. It's like a dream come true. It's really awesome. Um, Justin, do you wanna say anything? I've always loved movies like in this same way, like Noah has, like it ever since I was little. Like it's like a in my eyes, it's America's favorite pastime, watching movies.
Amazing picture.
Yeah, yeah, and I just fell in love with like storytelling at an early age, and to be able to like be a part of this podcast and tell our own opinion and perspective on things. And cool. I got you. I got you. But yeah, our first movie we are going to review officially for this podcast is Disney's reimagining of Pinocchio.
Is this
Uh
the first live action Pinocchio?
yes, yes. This is Disney um coming out of the vault with their classic movies.
Uh huh.
I think they've done The Jungle Book, they've done Lion
They've
King.
done the Jungle Book like twice though, yeah?
Uh
Or
not
is it
that
just the one?
well, they did the official Disney one,
Okay. The
and they
ScarJo?
yes.
Okay.
And I think they've done Disney's Aladdin, which
Yes.
it was okay.
It was something.
But we will. I think Tom Hanks is in this one.
Yes.
As Geppetto.
Yes.
And we will be going over that one. I think it comes on Disney Plus September 8th. I think that's a Thursday, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken. Thursday.
It's a Thursday.
So yeah. And we will launch September 16th. That's the official date. We got it stamped. We got it marked on the calendar. I suggest you mark it on yours.
Yes. If you still have one. I don't
Yeah.
know how many people have calendar. Put it on your phone.
Yeah, put in your notes.
Set a reminder.
Yes, set a reminder.
And with us doing the new movies, we are also going to revisit old movies just to see if they hold up. Um, I'll give you an example. White Chicks. Can that movie be made today? I don't know. With today's climate, who knows? Is it still funny?
Hell yeah.
Hell yes, it's
Hell
still
yeah,
funny.
brother.
Of course. It's the Wayans brothers. But that's just an example of what we're gonna be doing here. The revisits are gonna be in depth, hilarious, um, and just fun. I think everybody can share a favorite movie that they can just sit around and talk about all day.
Yeah. And how they make us feel, what
Right.
culturally, of course, there's a lot of films that, and even for subcultures, like there's different films for the gay community, for the
Mhm.
black community, or queer community, everything, you know? I
Yeah.
mean, everything has a cultural importance.
Mm-hmm.
Even the stupid films that everyone hates.
Yeah.
To someone, it really clicked for them.
Yeah, and you're not gonna always agree with us. You're not gonna always disagree.
And we will attack you if you don't agree with
We will,
us.
because we're right.
We will dox you.
But yeah, that's pretty much to sum up what this podcast will be. In the future, it will grow into something a lot bigger than what it is now. I just have a vision, and I just hope you guys are on and just watch the journey with us and be on the journey with us as we grow. So I'm excited for that. Um, yeah, I'm just excited for what's to come because we're just getting started.
It's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah,
We out here.
show my boobs.
Is that censorship allowed? Tits on the main, horny on the main.
Show my boobs. I just showed them. But
Demonetized.
I know. Now I have to scrap everything.
But if you're seeing this, we want you to subscribe, like our videos. The more I guess fan interaction we have, the bigger this podcast will grow. We do need your help for that. So
Yes.
If you-
Go onto your grandma's iPhone 3 and like our videos, share it to your grandma's friends, everything.
and if they don't share it, are they really family?
Exactly.
Are they really close to you? Grandma? Is she your grandma?
And if they don't speak English, even better. Tell her that we're talking about Jesus or something.
Yeah, we might talk about Passion of the Christ. We
Love
might go over that
that.
movie. Let's go over that one.
It's my favorite porno.
Well, yeah. On that note, please, just like I said, like and subscribe and follow us. Come on this journey with us.
Yes.
Yeah, and in the future we're planning on setting up like a Patreon, and we have sponsors lined up already.
Yes, we do.
So in the near future, 731 listeners, we will have, I guess, some incentives.
Yes. So,
We
yeah.
will show whole.
So please join us as we talk shit about movies.
Or praise them
Or praise them.
mindlessly. There's no in between.
No, there's no bar with us. It's balls to the walls. Let's get it.
What?
Oh, just some movie.
Like,
Uh-huh.
what's your